Hello again, Van Diesel's Adventures. I thought I'd take a break in the shade and go through my kit, my pack, and how I put together the system. Obviously I am still waiting for my van, and I'm guessing people might be thinking I'm being a bit of a Walter Mitty on the van, but I do have one, and like I say, as soon as I get it back, that's one of the first videos I'll upload, is a van tour. But for now, let's go through my kit. Obviously I'm into my Thursday, Friday, I'm into my third day now. 3 nights, 3 days of living out the back of my rucksack, and another 2 more days of it, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then hopefully I'll get the van back on Monday. So how can I go? What do I use? So first off, it's a Tegris 65 plus litre rucksack. I use 2 configurations, light and heavy. This is my heavy configuration. It does stay packed in the back of my van. It's got 2 purposes. One, I use it for exercise, so I do, if I plan to go out, I do carry this with me instead of carrying dead weight, and use it as a means to get some exercise, get some endurance. And it is packed for camping as well. So, but I haven't been out this long for a long time. Normally it's just one night. I'll walk out camp and I'll walk back to the van. So it's set up for 3 to 5 days. I'm into day 3. I do have an issue in that it's been that long checking food. Some of the food was out of date, so I've had to get rid of it, and now I'm running out of food, so I'm gonna have to stock up on just basic super noodles to get me through instead of using camping food. So I do use the military system for how I pack it, and the thing I use the least, or the thing I use last, goes at the bottom, and the thing I use the most, or the thing I use first, goes at the top. Obviously the configuration within it's down to yourselves, but I prefer that method, and I also use a slight adaptation just to give me some comfort. With a Tegris system, it doesn't have a frame at the back, and I like that because a frame is quite restrictive, and I want something that sort of molds around me as opposed to stands off. However, each has their own benefits, so I'm just going to go through what I've got. Obviously my headphones and a water thing, that's off my mountain bike, so that is part of the system. So I've got like half a litre of water there. Name pouch, side clips, and then it unrolls and it has Velcro at the top. Not very watertight, but I don't really need it to be. Warm kit, might not believe it, but the first night I was absolutely freezing, and in the mornings it's a little bit chilly, so it does come in handy. But the fact is I had it, so I've got to carry it. Camelback, or Osprey type Camelback, 2 litres. Again, probably the most important bit of kit that I've got, and I'm lucky I've got village halls and a church I can use to fill it up. So the rest of the kit now just comprises of the actual sleeping system itself, and again, it doesn't, at this point, doesn't matter which order these go in. I just put it so that the maximum comfort for me. Got a Roma, it's a decent one. Pillow. Now the 2 configurations I use are either a light, which is a hammock, and a tarp, which I used on the first night, and then I went back to the van and I grabbed my go bag out the back of the van to get rid of the hammock because it was too cold. And the second system comprises of this Fox One tent, but also I have a Salamander bivy. I sometimes replace this with that depending on what I want to do, but I'm using a tent at the minute. You've seen that up, so I won't go through it. Top, I had it with a bivy, with the hammock, so I'm taking it. Now I've got to carry it, so it doesn't matter. Because it's my heavy camp setup, I do have a bit of a creature comfort, a nice little tripod stool. It's better than a pad which I carry in my light kit. So the sleeping bag itself, I want to say it's a 3-season. It's okay, but it is designed for summer, even in this climate. So to go with that, I also have a thermal or a fleece liner. Gives me that extra season. In my light order, I've got a bivy bag and also a sleeping bag liner, so I can put all the configurations together to give me a decent winter setup. But for summer, that's more than ample. And that's it. Like I say, I just carry this in the back of the van and it's ready to go. Side pouches, I do like pouches. So this side is my waterproofs. Again, it's packed all the time, so I've got to take it. That's a Bergen cover, rain jacket, front lower pouch, has an umbrella, and my rubbish, top pouch. That's where I keep my phone, little army issue, sort of folding clasp knife. And the other side pouch, this is my cooking. Again, I have two different configurations for cook sets. This is my heavy, so it's slightly bigger gas canister. Luckily, it's supposed to last me 3 to 5 days, and a jet boil system works really well. And also food, like I say, I'm down to my last meal. I have been rationing, I've been having one a day, but after this is gone, I'm going to be on super noodles, so I'm going to have to stop in a shop and pick some up, which is okay. And again, I'll just get enough to last me through into my van. But normally I have 3 to 5 days worth of food in there, but when I checked, some of the rations that I had in there went out of date in 25, so I had to throw them away. Didn't want to risk eating them, which meant I've only got 3 days of food in there, not the 5 planned. So when I go to put it back, like I say, the configuration, least or last goes at the bottom, which is my sleeping bag. And how I put that in, it allows me to put some extra padding at the back before any hard items go into my rucksack. Again, side pouches are the same. The first thing goes last. So if it starts to pour down, I want to get the rucksack cover, because as you can see, it's a roll top and it doesn't give much waterproof to the inner compartment, and I'm not using a liner anymore. So I put the rucksack cover on the outside, cover my rucksack, and then I've got my rain jacket goes next, but I'll dry out. Sleeping bag goes to the bottom, as I've said, no liner. Just shove it in. It fills up the voids as it's going down, and I have it so that it comes up the back and it gives me some extra padding on the back. Liner goes in, similar system. I'm keeping the space at the front and I'm using it to line the back wall. Next in, obviously this is a little bit hard, so it goes to the front, and the sleeping bag is giving me some padding so I don't get a leg stuck in my back. Next is the tent. Again, it goes down the front. Just put your arm down, make a fist, and then it creates a void where the sleeping bag can just slide down. Front pouch umbrella. As the main compartment fills up, the front pouches tend to get a little bit tight, so you can't put anything bulky in the front pouches. So my top, like I say, these just go in pretty much. I'm filling it up. I'm not using the CamelBak as a CamelBak with a drinking straw. I'm using it as a main water carrier for the campsite, so that just sits in there. But I put it at the top so it doesn't burst. And then my warm top goes in, and it just gives a little bit of comfort to the back of my neck if there's anything hard at the top of the rucksack gonna poke me in the head if I have to run. Although my running days are over, my knees don't support that anymore. So the pouch rolls to close it, the centre pouch just rolls, compartment rolls down, closes it, and then clips at the side, keeps it in place. The material itself is fairly waterproof, but again, it wouldn't survive any river crossings. But river crossings are a thing of the past as well for me. So that's it, that's my configuration. You've seen it set up in the other videos when I've gotten to a campsite, and you've seen me walking with it. So again, it's fairly comfy, decent rucksack, and it's just my preferred equipment list. I have been carrying it now for quite a few years, so I have gotten to the point where I know what I need, what I can get away with. Pushing the limits on 3 to 5 days without a van though, I must admit. Bit of a learning experience. Probably need a baseball cap in there because my sun and my head in this weather is feeling it. Sunglasses would have been nice. A book as well, but that's luxuries. Anyway, there's my pack list. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.